Hello, friends, and welcome to this interesting webinar on increasing clients' wallet share to grow business. Friends, it is said that clients' retention is 5 times more profitable than acquiring a new client. Since most of you have a healthy client base, the logical way to grow business is to focus on increasing wallet share from existing clients. To give us more insights on how to increase clients' wallet share, today we have invited Limesh Parekh, MD and CEO, Enjay IT Solutions, a CRM software provider for MFDs. With over 25 years of experience in the IT hardware and software industry, Limesh has worked closely with business owners and sales teams, helping them scale with clarity and consistency. He is also the author of the best selling book, Cracking the CRM Code, and currently working on his next title, Cracking the CRM Code for Managing B2B Sales Team. So, without wasting time, let me introduce you to Limesh. Good evening, Limesh, and welcome to the show.
Good evening, Nishant bhai. Very good evening, and good evening to all.
Great, great. So let me start this webinar through a question. So, Limesh, many MFDs generally focus heavily on prospecting new clients to grow business.
Right.
But one of the top quality of successful MFD is their ability to increase wallet share from existing clients itself. So how can MFDs command a larger wallet share of their from existing clients?
Okay. That's a good question, and it has been asked by many of our clients also. And we will discuss that in detail. Uh, Ready to go? Should I start the discussion?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay. When we talk about increasing the wallet share from existing business, the first thing that comes to mind is that you should add value to your clients, you should give quick service, you should differentiate yourself. But this sounds like a motivational speaker, right? And I'm not a typical motivational speaker. I'm a business owner. I run a software company and I help people optimize their processes to deliver the maximum value to their customers and manage their team efficiently. I will not talk about how I can motivate yourself. I will talk about how I can help you to build the system which will help you to do that. So, first of all, whatever I have understood, what is the wallet share, that I will define, and based on that, we will go ahead. So, as Javed Akhtar says, before debating any word, we should understand the meaning of that word in detail, and then we go ahead. So, let's first understand what is the meaning of this word wallet share. So, let's say I have Nishant as my client, and he has total portfolio of 10 crores, and out of that 10 crores I have 2 crores he has invested through me. So that means I have got 2 crores of his wallet share, which is 20% of his wallet share. Now wallet share is different from the potential of the client. Potential is that Nishant might be capable of investing 100 crores, but he has now only done 10 crores. In next 5 years he will go to 100 crores. निशांत भाई अगर नंबर छोटा लगे तो बोल देना, मैं बढ़ा दूंगा.
Yes. Limesh, कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं कि they could not hear your voice. So
Do
can
you
you
want
speak a
me to
little
increase
louder?
the volume? Yeah, I'll increase the volume. Just give me a second. Okay.
Hmm.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. So I think the problem is with the mic.
Hmm.
So first of all, if we don't have proper relationship with the clients, they will not even share that information, right? What I came to know from most of MFDs is that a serious investor will generally deal with more than one MFD or more than one financial advisor. So
Hmm.
it's not necessary that they will very frankly share you their total investment portfolio in first meeting or casually. You will
Hmm.
have to go deeper into his mind, earn his trust. When I say his, I mean client. It can be his or her. So you have to earn their trust, and then only they will start sharing what they are capable of on how much they have total investment. So
Hmm.
with this, let us start thinking a little bit deeper. So imagine this as a four concentric circle. The first circle is if I provide proper service to my clients, I will keep their investment intact with me. They will not reduce, they will not go away the investment
Yes.
that they have done with me. Then if I do portfolio review meetings,
Mm.
okay, okay. So if I keep on doing my portfolio review meetings regularly with the client, help them to reach their goals, understand their requirement properly, then I will be able to increase the wallet share from my existing clients. If I go one step further and if I develop a proper referral system, I will start getting more clients from my existing clients. You can
Mm.
consider this as levels of doing MFD business. And level number four can be getting leads from rest of the world. Now you might have noticed as you go outer, the cost and time required for this is more. So if
Mm.
you want to keep your client's existing investment intact with you, you just have to provide good service. Whenever they ask anything from you, you provide them service. That's it. They remain with you. And as you want to go ahead, as you want to grow higher, you have to put more time and more effort. So I have put all those four things that you want to do with your clients in this sequence. And let me tell you one by one. So if I want to keep my existing clients investment intact, I provide them proper service. I have a system to track and manage their repeated tasks. And whenever they have any request for me, I provide a prompt service. If I want to increase wallet share, I do regular review meetings to help them meet their goals. Okay. If I want to have a referral from my existing clients, set up a good referral management system. Now, how do you do that? That is actually a topic of another webinar, but it
Mm.
is required. Without a referral system, just having a charismatic personality does not give reference. You
Mm.
might have noticed, and this is a feedback from many of the people, that
Mm.
many times very boring people get so many referrals. Why? Because they have a very good mechanism, very good referral system, which they follow. And when you get leads from rest of the world, it can be from your website, your friends, your WhatsApp groups, if you give ads on Instagram or Facebook, and from there, then you need an automated system for lead generation and management. So as we go to the outer circles, the efforts increases, which means you need better systems and a team. I have one question for you here. I would be very obliged if all of you can answer this. So we have a small poll for you. How many relationship managers you have? You can select whatever is applicable to you. And how often do you conduct portfolio review meetings based on client categorization? Okay. So if you are not doing client categorization, then you can select like this accordingly. But whatever is applicable, you can please select. And now since the chat is open, once you have, okay, I think we can close the polls now and see the results. Okay, so we have 63% of the people who say I manage everything myself. And 1 to 5 RM, there are 33 people. There are 2% people who have more than 10 RMs. That is essentially 1%. Then 6 to 10 RM, we have 2% of the people. And how often do you conduct portfolio review meetings? So there also we have 44% of the people who say sometimes. Okay, so that means it's not always sure. And we have only 25% of the people who say always. Now, I need to remind you all that this is survey of a poll which was in which only 52 people participated out of 101 people which are in the meeting right now. So, but all of us get a fairly good idea. Let's go ahead and understand how do we do this. There are three activities to be done to strengthen the client relationship. and increase the wallet share. Now, all these three activities, either they can be done simultaneously or they can be done level by level, but you are required to do that. चलो एक एक करके बात करते हैं. First one is to categorize and classify your clients. Now, when I say you need to categorize and classify your clients, generally there is an inner conversation going on that I already have all my client data in one place, right? So, but the reality is either that is scattered on spreadsheets or it is available on investment portals, right? So if you are using InvestWell or Red Vision or Advisor Coach or Vijaya, your client's information and client categorization is available there. Most of the time it is not even categorized and you have to do the analysis. So I have seen many of the MFDs, specifically those who are single person army, they say phone is my everything, everything is in the phone. But in phone you can't categorize, right? You can just, means not categorization possible on AUM or another basis. Then in many places all the conversations and everything is stored on WhatsApp. So in all these places you are not able to analyze the data. And when analysis is not possible, action based on analysis is obviously not possible. Then there is one more case that my AUM data is available on investment platform. Now, when you have this and only this data, so you just ask yourself, are you able to use that data for decision making? If no, we need a better system. Second thing is, are you able to use that data for prioritizing your task or prioritizing your portfolio review meetings? If you are not able to prioritize investment review meetings based on this platform, then you need to ask question to yourself. So in summary, that AUM categorization is not enough. You need to be able to categorize on bit more. Consider other factors like age, occupation, or risk appetite. Okay. Based on these things, you will decide on what frequency you need to meet your customers. Based on these frequencies, you will decide what RM, which RM or what level of RM, relationship manager, you need to assign to these clients. Okay. So recently, one of our clients told me very interesting thing that if you just categorize your clients based on AUM, then you can go wrong. I asked him, how is that possible? So he told me, just imagine that you have a client who is like 65 years old, who has a very big AUM. So if based on that AUM, if you go and meet him every 2 months, it will disturb him because he is retired. He doesn't want to, or you should not disturb him and make him change his portfolio very frequently. Usko हाथ मत लगाओ. Stable रहने दो. It is good for the client and it is good for the you in MFD also. So that was his idea. And I completely agree with that. Second important thing that we found is that we need to meet or connect clients regularly. Now, how regularly and what do I mean by this? Let us understand this. But before we understand that, there is an inner conversation that हम तो मिलते ही हैं. I already meet my clients regularly. So if I ask you when was the last time you met which client, then probably you don't know because that conversation is somewhere in your WhatsApp or somewhere in your mail. So that is not trackable. So really, and all of them, are you meeting all your clients regularly or some of your clients? Okay. How do you track follow-up of those meetings? You meet your client, and when you meet your client, you get some leads, they assign you some tasks. They also tell or share with you their goals. Where do you log all of them? Then how do you remember what was discussed in past meetings? Do you have some record where you will be able to see the minutes recorded in last meeting when you go to meet them this time? Then I have met few people who say on all the occasions I send WhatsApp message to my clients. That's how I keep connected. So let me ask all of us one question. In Diwali, take example this Diwali also, do you think you will remember who messaged you? No, because you will receive hundreds of messages, probably thousands if you are popular. So when your client is receiving hundreds and thousands of messages and you are sending him Happy Diwali or Happy New Year or any kind of such occasion based WhatsApp messages, do you think they will feel connected? I don't think they will feel connected. You need to do something else. Then there is one discussion that my RM, my team is already connected to everyone. So I don't need to take care of that. Now, you give this a thought once again. If you are very sure and you get report regularly that your clients are connected with your team, then no problem. But if you are just thinking that this is the scenario, then I think you should think again. Is it stored in a system where you can monitor or track? If it is not stored, then figure out how you can find it out. Now, there is one important question. If your RM is taking care of your client, what happens when the RM goes? Obviously, the RM might not take away your client with him because you might have a relationship with the client. So the client will not go away. But what about the last meetings that your RM has done? What about the discussions and goal settings and everything that RM has done with your client? Those details are in the diary of your RM. And when RM goes, everything goes. So I think you need a better mechanism to handle all these things. So do you have it or not? That's the question. So how do you analyze your previous meetings? That is the question. Okay, I'm very sorry for the voice. I'll take care. Thank you for your feedback. I appreciate that. So when you are conducting meeting, you should be able to analyze your previous meetings. Then you need that communication history, whether it was through email or whether it was through personal meetings. Your past data will help you guide or advise your client perfectly. And obviously, you need very consistency. When I say consistency, that means if you decide that you need to meet this category of client every 3 months or 6 months, then every 6 months at least they should get a call, a request for a meeting. If that's not happening, that something is missing. Then obviously your system should store all the data of your past meetings, and your system should also be able to track whether the meetings are done properly in time or not. So if you are boss of, let's say, 5 RM, right, and these people are doing meetings on your behalf, obviously. So how do you make sure that they are meeting clients as per scheduled time, or whether those meetings are happening or not? Then obviously when your relationship managers meet your client, or even when you meet client, typically the outcome of a meeting can be a new lead, means the client asking some more business from for himself, right? Or there can be a new task. They assign you some task, or they will also give you some referral. So how do you track all of these things? If there is no tracking mechanism, then again there is a problem. You should have a tracking mechanism. See here, let me tell you one quote, which is originally from US Navy, but it was made popular by a person called Jack Welch. Now, Jack Welch used to be president of General Electric for more than 10 decades. So that line goes, in God we trust, all others bring data. So for all these things, if you don't have data, you can't run your business on God. राम भरोसे तो नहीं चला सकते ना. Then finally, client queries. Now, why handling these client queries and having automated system for that is important? First is, if you want to organize your data, if you want to spend your time meeting your clients, then from where will you find time? Because all your time is consumed in this task management, in handling client queries. So if you want more time, the first thing that you can do is automate or have a system for handling these client queries. So these client queries are handled automatically and you are free to meet people. You are free to organize data. You are free to categorize everything. Okay, so that's very important. So many times people say that our team is not good, they are not working properly. Actually, the problem is not of HR, it is the problem of a system. So why you need task management system? First is that it will help you to understand what are your clients' requirements, why are they coming to you. And second is that if you have a task management system and everything is logged properly, you come to know about who are the pretenders and who are the performers. Okay, there is one common HR problem with most of the people that अच्छे लोग मिलते नहीं हैं और मिलते हैं तो टिकते नहीं हैं. See, it's not case that God, once they created you and me, they have stopped creating better models. No, He is continuously creating fantastic upgraded models. Only problem is we do not have proper systems to work with those models. So you need to have a task management system which is transparent enough to let you know who is pretending to work and who is actually working. So how do you automate the client service? One of the best idea is to use WhatsApp automation, wherein your clients can raise tickets into your system directly using WhatsApp. It's not costly at used to be, but you can do a lot of things. Okay. Uh, if you have any questions till now, I think you keep it ready because I will answer after this next section. So how can Sanchay CRM help you to do all these things? First is how it can help you to categorize and classify your clients. So you can have multiple levels of categorization or multiple types of categorization based on total AUM or risk appetite or age or occupation or net inflow. Many MFDs categorize their clients based on net inflow because that's the perspective where they have to intervene to the client, where they have to meet their client more often. Then this client categorized based on change in AUM is updated automatically from your investment platform. Let's imagine if you are using Advisor Coach or Vijaya or Investwell. If your client's AUM changes, the category will change automatically. Then you have inbuilt reports and dashboards for visual analysis. You can also connect Sanchay CRM to tools like Power BI. And to, how does Sanchay CRM help you to consistently conduct portfolio review meetings? So with Sanchay CRM, you can have review meetings which are recurring based on AUM and they happen recurring automatically. So you don't have to manually monitor or remind yourself. The system will remind you of everything. It remembers the last meeting date and based on that, it will schedule next meeting for you automatically. And then in one place, you get all the client communication history. Then obviously, if you are having RM, so 63% of you are not having relationship managers, but all those of you who are having relationship managers or even back office team, you will get a clear insight on RM performance and meeting reports. And finally, how do you automate and track client queries? So as I told you, you can have 24 by 7 client servicing bot, which is WhatsApp bot, and it will register all your queries without fail. Most important thing is that most of the time when client requests something from you, you have already done it, your team has done it, but you're not yet notified it back to the client. So Sanchay CRM will do it automatically for you. Then TAT is, I think, a technical word, but it means turnaround time. So turnaround time is when the client is requesting you something, in what duration does your team respond? And in what duration does your team resolve that query? Then obviously you get proper insights and details as to how many tasks are delayed or in process or completed and everything. Okay, we are planning a Sanchay demonstration in another 2 3 days time. It will be on online. So the idea today was not to give you a presentation of the product, but to discuss these topics with you. Okay. And based on that, then we can go ahead and arrange a demonstration. So I think we have a poll here. No? Okay. So if you have any questions, you can share in the chat. I will respond to it. And if you are interested to see the Sanjay demonstration, then also you can share in the chat.
Okay. So, Limesh, you covered it very comprehensively.
Yeah.
So, all come to know about how to increase the client wallet share. But few
Yes.
points that I would like to highlight here.
Yeah.
So, you spoke about client segmentation. I mean, AUM should not be the only criteria. There should be some more criteria.
Yes. Yes.
What
Yes.
would be the step-by-step process to implement it? I mean, who will do it? How can we automate this system? How and which factors should have how much weightage? What is your take on this?
Okay, so first of all, when you do this categorization, the client's data, which is already in your investment platform, you might be using InvestWell, Redvision, Advisor Coach,
Hmm.
even platforms like Enjay or any other platform. From there, the data will come into Sanchay CRM automatically. Okay, so when data comes, it will also come with the total AUM and other details which are provided by that platform. Once that data is here, it is easily visible on the CRM list view. If you have team of relationship managers, then obviously you will have to, the first step is to assign these clients to the relationship managers. Now, generally, how people work is they will put that high value clients to senior RMs or to themselves, and then take it ahead accordingly. So first step is you have to assign your clients to these RMs, or if there are no RMs, if you are handling, then that step is eliminated. Another step is that you can define how you want to categorize clients. So first is the most simple part is categorization based on AUM. Second very common thing is client categorization based on net inflow.
Hmm.
That information is also available from your investment platform and it can be imported into CRM easily. Third thing is that people do categorization based on occupation, job or business. That also helps. One more categorization that very few but who are very highly organized, those clients are using, and that is, see, this MFD is providing, let's say, five services: mutual funds, stock, FD, bonds, insurance, loans, and like that. So out of those five or six products, how many products is customer using?
Hmm.
Okay. One more option to categorize is to know what is the potential of client. Okay. And then put that amount there and categorize accordingly. So for example, as I told in the initial introduction, that Nishant is having total investment of 10 crores, but his potential is 100 crores. So I will have a field called potential AUM and I'll put 100 crores. So I will have a chance to go behind those clients who have a very high potential, and that gap is big. Okay.
Hmm.
I hope that answered.
Yeah. So one more thing, Limesh, you highlighted a problem statement that it's not wise to send messages during Diwali and New Year because people may not, I mean, come to notice about all these things. Then what should distributors do?
I'll tell you few tricks which I do, and I have been always successful in that. So after Diwali, I send message after 14 15 days.
Okay. Hmm.
And I start like this. I'm sending you late message deliberately because I do not want my message to be lost in the sea of messages that you might have received. That is one part. Okay. And on birthdays, I never send a happy birthday message to anyone. I will call them.
Hmm.
Okay. Most of the time nowadays, see, many people even forget birthdays of their spouses.
Hmm.
So it is very difficult to imagine that everyone, you are remembering birthdays of every client. So when you receive an automated WhatsApp message, everyone knows कि अच्छा मेरे को लिमेश भाई याद नहीं कर रहा. There was an automated message from Limesh bhai. But imagine I called Nishant and told Nishant that happy birthday. I just came to know from LinkedIn today that today is your birthday. You will not be unhappy that I did not remember your name, your birthday. You will be happy that I cared to call you. Okay. So calling people is much more effective than sending automated messages. However, in Sanchay CRM, we have complete automated system for greetings.
Hmm.
But making calls and meeting people is much more effective. And during the festive season, it is good idea not to send messages. I don't even reply to the greetings that I receive. I will reply after 5 7 days. The benefit is that after 5 7 days, when I reply and reciprocate, they will have a huge means the recall time is fantastic. Okay, by the way, if you are using WhatsApp, there is one fantastic feature in WhatsApp which is called a video note. That गोल वाला circle में video आता है, right? If you record a small video and send it to Nishant, that Nishant, I saw your greetings. So happy Diwali to you also. तो वो
Hmm.
छोटा वाला वीडियो मैंने पर्सनल रिकॉर्ड किया ना निशांत के लिए, सो दैट विल हैव ए मच बेटर रिकॉल वैल्यू.
Hmm.
See, the entire business of MFDs and financial advisors runs on trust,
Hmm.
transparency, and care.
Hmm.
So if I care to record a small video and send to you on your birthday or Diwali, that makes a huge difference rather than having a fantastically automated, costly system to send you an automated birthday greeting.
Hmm. Right. राइट. सो लिमेश, हमारे बिजनेस में क्या होता है कि कई बार हम लोग क्लाइंट्स को मल्टीपल टाइम फोन करते हैं, राइट? वी
Hmm.
डू लॉट ऑफ फॉलो अप विद क्लाइंट्स.
Hmm.
इसमें क्या होता है कि क्लाइंट्स कई बार इरिटेट हो जाते हैं. तो
Hmm.
हाउ टू डू फॉलो अप विदाउट मेकिंग देम फील अनॉयड?
Good idea, sir. So we can first divide our follow-ups into two parts. First is we are trying to update them about some task that they have told us or some recurring activity which they have told us. For example, your SIP is due on every 15th. And if you get a call from my team on every 13th that Nishant, your SIP is due on after 2 days, you might feel irritated. Okay. Rather than that, if I send you an automated WhatsApp message that, sir, your SIP is due, do I need to remind again? Yes or no? And if you say no, that means I know that you have taken the reminder, right? So I will not call you. If you tell me yes, then I'll call you. Okay. So first thing is for auto this kind of regular reminders automate it using the WhatsApp because people are very very active on WhatsApp nowadays. Okay. And secondly, if you want to invite them to some event or inform them about something, it is much better idea to send WhatsApp rather than give a call. So when you give a call, I think that call should be for building the relationship and not doing that regular transactional thing. For transactional things, you do using WhatsApp. For relationship building, make a call.
ग्रेट,
One
ग्रेट.
more idea is that whenever you give a call, you should have something which will add value to the client. Okay,
गॉट इट,
so giving some useful information that will be happy. That will be better.
गॉट इट, गॉट इट. So, Limesh, you also spoke about clients' portfolio review. So, what are some do's and don'ts of clients' portfolio reviews that every MFD should know?
Okay, first thing is I have seen many people doing portfolio review meetings on their own and just sending email to the client.
Mhm.
I think that client could also do on themselves, right? They can go to some app and do it themselves. The difference between self-service platforms like Zerodha and Grow and the MFD is that MFD is a personalized thing. So best idea is to call and meet. If not possible to meet physically, then meet online. And then when you meet, you should have 100% context of the last meetings. Okay, so if last meeting was done by somebody else and you don't know the details, that is bad idea. Because see, as a client, if Nishant has met Muzammil and you have told Muzammil everything, Muzammil is a relationship manager. So till last month he was coming and this month I come and I come completely blank. Then you are irritated. So I should have background of whatever was discussed in last meetings. And third thing is when I come to meet you, I should first check whether there are any open tickets from you or not, means open queries. And I should also study what are the queries that you raised or what are the requests that you made to my team in last 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. So that will give me a context of what you are thinking, what you are doing, and where you need help from our team.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Limesh, I can see a lot of chat speaking about Sanchez CRM. So, can you
Yeah.
tell us more about your offerings?
Okay. So Sanchez CRM is a specific CRM designed for mutual fund distributors.
Hmm.
Okay. So we mainly deal into CRM solutions and call center solutions. So we have one Sangam CRM product, which is like our flagship product, and it is huge. But that
Hmm.
same huge CRM cannot be given to MFDs because MFDs work in a very different way. Okay.
Hmm.
Whereas normal businesses do sales, these people don't do sales, they do something else. Normal people will be considering subscriptions or revenue. These people will consider or understand AUM, right? And in normal business, the transactional nature might be more. In MFDs, the relationship nature is much more. So everything is based on trust, relationship, transparency. So Sanchez CRM is designed specifically to handle all those things. We can understand like 4, 5 major areas where Sanchez CRM can help. First is it can help you to automate or track and manage the entire task mechanism, external and internal, right? Whatever you can think and imagine of. Second step is it can help you to categorize your clients, conduct means plan, manage, and track your portfolio meetings or portfolio review in whatever way you do it. Also track the outcomes of that reviews. Okay. Third thing is we will be releasing this week based on the feedback that we received in our WhatsApp group that lot of people have referrals coming from many places because this business entirely runs on referrals, right? So we are implementing a referral management system in Sanchay CRM. Fourth thing is, mostly these mutual fund distributors do lot of investor awareness programs. So
Hmm.
we are in process of developing that investor awareness program module in our CRM, which I think will be released next month. When I say next month, and maybe around Diwali or before or after Diwali.
Okay.
And
So,
along with that, we also have a product called Sandesh Chat, which is a WhatsApp platform where we have created ready-made chatbots for nurturing and qualifying leads and for task management, means client servicing. Two
hmm,
more chatbots we are developing. One is client onboarding and another is risk analysis.
got it. Okay. So, Limesh, many MFDs currently use platforms like BSE and NSE for transaction. They use back office software like Red Vision and others,
Hmm.
right? Like Wealth, Red Vision, and so on. But so they are already using these two software. Then why do they need CRM tools in the first place?
Very interesting question. See, this back office softwares tell you or they give you information about your client's wealth,
Hmm.
client's information.
Hmm.
But they are not designed with an intention to help you in making or managing the client relationships. Okay. So it will not tell you when you have to do meeting. It will not help you to manage your task. It will not help you to do this investor awareness programs. Okay. Or it might not help you to manage what you can say, referrals. Okay, so for all those things, you need a CRM. And if you want an analogy, I can tell you that this back office softwares are like ERP. Okay, and ERP is always concerned about money and material. So it is about measuring money and material, whereas CRM is about managing people and process. So these are very distinct philosophies. So technology might be same. So
Mm.
you might have a back office software developed in PHP, which will measure clients' money and stocks. And you might have a CRM software developed in PHP, which will help you to manage your client relationships and your team. So managing your team is very different thing. And most of people struggle in that team building. And why you struggle in team building is because you don't have any proper mechanism to assign the work and then track what has been done. So you are not able to define between pretenders and performers. So
Got
that's why you need a CRM.
got it. And how can using a CRM can help MFDs grow their business?
So as I gave you that four concentric circles, right?
Hmm.
If you manage all the client requests and tasks from your client, then you keep him happy enough to keep his portfolio with you. If you do regular review meetings with them and keep him delighted, right, or slightly more happier, then you will get more wallet share from him.
Hmm.
If you are able to have a proper referral mechanism built into the system, and along with that you also do client review meetings, then you start getting more referrals that will help you to increase the clients.
Hmm.
And finally, in CRM we also have a proper lead management system. So lead management system has lot of things we generally do not discuss in detail, but it can capture leads from all the platforms like your website, or if you have connected WhatsApp chatbot, it can connect leads from WhatsApp. It can collect leads from your meta ads, LinkedIn ads, and all those places. Then it can assign leads automatically, and you can track the funnel. And when you get a lead, you can also track what is the lead source.
Got
रेफरल से आया है, एड से आया है, इवेंट से आया है. And finally, this kind of investor awareness programs, as I told you, that also you can manage in Sanchay CRM.
So Limesh, let me take some questions from audience. So
Yeah.
friends, I would like to request you to post your questions in the Q&A box. So Nitin is a single person MFD. He wants to know whether CRM makes sense for him or not.
Okay. So it does make sense because I'm sure Nitin Bhai wants to grow and he wants to bring in a new team member also. So when you bring in a new team member, if you already have systems, they will follow the system. Okay. And if you have a system, you will have exact assignment process and tracking process ready before the new person joins. So if you want to grow, then that is the best idea. Or what I would also suggest for Nitin Bhai is rather than buying CRM right now, he should take a demonstration, understand it, then take a decision whether he wants to go it for right now or after 2, 3 months or 6 months. We have seven customers, seven clients for Sanchay CRM who are one person team. See,
Mm.
we sell CRM for minimum two users. They are paying for two users but using only one user.
Mm.
Their idea is that if I systematize everything right now, then I will be ready for that next jump. Nitin bhai, I hope I have answered your question.
So one final question from my end.
Hmm.
What is your message to MFDs, both those who already use CRM and those who don't?
Don't buy CRM, use it.
Mm. Okay.
Huh? And if you are facing struggles in making your teams using CRM fully, then read the book called Cracking the CRM Code.
Got it.
By the way, there is a audio book available on Spotify.
Okay.
for that same name. You can listen to that if you don't like to read.
So we simply need to key in cracking the CRM code and
Yeah, definitely. And I think, see, the best way to compete this large MNC or large corporations which have huge money, huge strength for computing power and AI and everything. The only way you can fight with them is your relationships with the client, but with little bit of technology which can leverage that relationships. So Geo might be able to connect to, let's say, 1 crore investors in 5 minutes, right?
Mm,
But they have only slight relationship, means very little relationship or connection with the client. Whereas MFDs have a very deep relationship with the client. If they use technology properly,
mm,
I think they can easily give not only a tough competition to these big people, but also win. Definitely win.
okay. I think we received one more question. As the new MFDs and having laid and preferably track on Excel, then you can get the CRM free. So how your CRM is different from other existing CRM platform?
The same way it is different from the platform called Sangam CRM, right? So if you go for Zoho Begin is a very small platform. It is very limited thing. And plus, Zoho is very similar to Sangam CRM. Now,
Mm,
Zoho and CRM are comparable, purpose CRM. There you will
mm,
not get modules which are specifically designed for MFDs.
mm,
So I have many customers who migrated from Zoho to Sanchay CRM. The reason is they have to do lots and lots of customization in Zoho, whereas here they can start using it directly. Okay, for
mm,
example, integration with the back office software like Advisor Coach, Vijaya, and all those softwares are already existing. With InvestWell, we have done API testing, so maybe integration is few weeks away.
mm.
So
Oh,
that's a benefit of going for Sanchay. And I think, yeah, I can give you very interesting input on this. Never ever buy CRM based on any comparison,
mm,
especially if you are going to buy it for the first time in life,
mm,
right? Even if you are buying it for second, third time because you are not successful previous times, then never go with comparison. Always speak to people who have used it. So there is a complete section in the book called Buying the CRM, which
mm,
is chapter number 2. First chapter is about deciding to buy CRM. Second chapter is buying the CRM. In that,
mm,
there is a section called comparisons don't work.
mm,
See, you can buy a mobile phone using the comparison chart because you know everything about mobile. You have been using mobile for 15 years now, but you have not been using CRM. So you can't buy CRM based on comparison.
okay.
Mm.
So Limesh, what is the price of Sanchez CRM for MFDs?
It is 12,000 rupees per user per year. And for first year, then will be an implementation and onboarding charges.
Okay. And
Mm.
what about data? Will it remain secure?
Yeah, yeah, 100% secure. So, for those who are interested to understand more, I post videos on LinkedIn. Okay, my name is Limesh Parekh, and if you visit LinkedIn and search for Limesh Parekh, you will find videos posted by me. So there I have posted one video regarding the data. And when you talk about data, there are three perspectives which we should discuss. Generally, people talk about data security, but data security is only one part. There is data security, then data privacy, and data compliance. Okay.
Mm,
So all these three things are taken care of. We are an ISO certified company, ISO 27001, which is for this cyber security and everything. So your data is safe,
okay. So
very safe. Mm.
Jayesh wants to understand per user as in if a single person MFD, 12,000 is the fee. If they have team like five people, then fee would increase to 60,000. Is that so, Limesh?
Yes, 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 yes. So the charges for CRM is not based on your AUM, not based on your clients, not based on your data. It is just based on how many people using it.
Mm.
And by the way, in 2014, we decided that we will have mobile first philosophy for CRM. We have been selling CRM since 2009. Okay. So in 2014, we decided we will have mobile first CRM. So for Sanchay CRM, for the day one, we have a very powerful native mobile app for Android and iOS both.
Mm.
And in 2024, we decided we will be an AI first company. So we have already launched AI products. In other categories, in Sanchay CRM category, AI will be coming soon.
Got it. Okay, so with that, we have come to an end to this interesting session. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Limesh,
thank you.
for your valuable time and input.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, and we are receiving a lot of requests for demo. So kindly, if you can drop a word that how to join this demo, that would be great for our audience.
Yeah, most probably we will organize it on Friday, right?
Mm.
We will share the details soon on your registered number.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Limesh.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
finally,
very much.
thank each one of you for being such a wonderful audience. Have a great day at work, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Sure. Thank you.